Hi, everybody. Welcome to Math 108, Accelerated Intermediate Algebra. This semester, my name is Mr. Chan, and I will be your instructor for this class. All right, thank you so much for clicking on this 108 Welcome to Syllabus video. So in this video, I will show you how to do a basic navigation of our course, explain the syllabus, and go over our first assignment for the week. And I will show you how to proceed in this online class. So as an online class, your attendance is taken by completion of a graded assignment submitted each week. Therefore, to be counted as attending the course, you got to make sure you submit the assignments. So for basic navigation, I like students always click on the content. Once you click on the content on the very left column, this is your table of content. It displays every week of the semester. So if you just pick any week, what you're gonna see for every week is you're gonna have lecture handouts, you're gonna have lecture videos, you're gonna have your assignments, and you're gonna have your Dropbox. So the way how students proceed in this class is every week you will actually print or copy down the lecture handouts. So let me click on one. Once you click on the lecture handout, if you have a printer at home or if you want to print it, click on download and print the lecture handout from the Word document. So once you open the Word document, then you can actually print your lecture handouts from the Word document. So once you print the lecture handout or copy it down, you will use the lecture handout to watch the lecture videos and take notes on the handout you just printed or copied. And so if you click on any one of these videos, you're gonna see exactly the same thing. You're gonna see exactly the same thing what you see on the handout. So basically, when you watch a lecture video, you just take the notes. Whatever I wrote on the handout, you just write it on the whatever I wrote on the video, you just write it on the lecture handout. So once you finish taking the notes from watching the lecture video, then you can begin to do your homework. Some homework has two portions, a computer portion and a handwritten portion. So for the handwritten portion, I also need you to print them or copy them down. Okay. And you will actually handwrite, okay, your answers on the handwritten portion. So this particular topic homework started with question number 4. So for the homework that has both portion, homework and the computer portion, I need you to print or copy down the handwritten portion first, then open the computer portion next and do both portion back and forth. So on the handwritten portion, they start with question number 4. So other questions got to be on the computer portion. So question 1, question 2, question 3 is all on the computer portion. Now for question number 4, to be specific, only question number 4, number 2 and 3 is on the handwritten portion. Question 4, number 1, you will actually enter your response, okay, inside this box. So what do you type for number 2? Number 2, you just simply type in handwritten, and you will handwrite your answer on the handwritten portion. Okay. So some homework had both portions, computer and handwritten. So when you run into a homework that has both portions, I need you to first print or copy down the handwritten portion first, then open the computer portion and do both portions back and forth together. And once you complete the handwritten portion, okay, once you complete handwritten portion, you will upload them into the Dropbox. So right here, this one says topic 8 homework handwritten Dropbox. So this Dropbox is only for the handwritten portion of topic 8 homework. Submit your computer portion and upload the handwritten portion. Okay, so you will do that quite a bit throughout the semester. There's a lot of homework at both portions. So part of the question is on the computer portion, part of it is on the handwritten portion. So make sure you open the computer portion and already copy down or printed out the handwritten portion and do both portion back and forth. All right. Every week, you will also need to turn in one note taken. Okay, so the name of the Dropbox tell you which topic which topic you will need to upload. So for this particular week, you are supposed to take notes from topic 8, 9, 10, 11 lecture videos, but I only want you to turn in topic 9 notes that you took. So at least, so basically you're getting awarded for the notes that you took while you're watching the lecture video. So that's pretty much how students proceed the course every week. So if you click on any given week, you're gonna see the same thing. Handouts, lecture handout, you need to print it out or copy it down. Here are your lecture video that you watch and take notes on the handout that you printed or copied. And the homework, you have handwritten portion and the computer portion. Okay, so make sure when you run into a topical homework that have both portion, make sure you first print or copy down the handwritten portion, then open the computer portion and do both portion back and forth. And of course, every week you have your Dropboxes for your handwritten portion and also your Dropbox for the notes you take. So the handwritten portion and the note taken all gotta be handwritten work. Okay, you cannot simply just type the answer. And as you can see, every week there's a start date and a due date for your homework. The end date is set at the last day of class. So that will allow students to actually make up this will allow you to make up your missing homework assignment at any given time. Just got to make sure you do it before the class ends. Okay, so you do not need to ask for special permission to make up your homework. Please make it up at any time. But like I said earlier, your attendance is based on the homework, your assignment that you submitted every week. So make sure make sure every week you are still turning at least one graded assignment. Okay, you cannot just not turning any work for 3 weeks in a row, things like that. And we'll go over that attendance policy just in a minute. All right, be very careful on the last week of class. Last week of class is a short week. The last day of class is July 27, which is on a Thursday. Okay, so for the very last week, I know you don't need that. For the very last week, you have topic 34 and the final exam. So I would need before you take the final exam, I would like you to watch the exam review before you attempt the final exam. So topic 34 and the final exam both has handwritten portion and a computer portion. So again, same procedure. When you run into assignment that has both portion, you first print or copy down the handwritten portion first, then open the computer portion and do both portion back and forth. When you get done with the computer portion, submit it. When you get done with the handwritten portion, will actually upload them into the Dropbox. All right, let's go to course information. Course information, all this information is something you will need throughout the semester. So syllabus video, of course, is also listed here. Your syllabus, I will go over that just in a minute. My contact information is listed right here. Our number one way of communicating between each other will be using the D2L instant message, and you can also email me from D2L as well. But if you email me from D2L and I wrote something back to you, you will need to check your student NETC email for my response. All right, you will not need to purchase any textbook for this class. Well, I use an open education resource textbook for reference. This video here shows you how to upload your handwritten assignments, homework, or your notes that you took. So the handwritten assignment is not the same thing as the notes you took. It's two separate assignments. Just let you make sure you understand that. The handwritten the handwritten portion of the homework is one type of graded assignment. The notes that you turn in, the one note that you're turning every week is another type. So this video show you how to upload both types of assignment. As long as it's a handwritten assignments, okay, this video show you how to actually upload them. So the basic idea is you take pictures of your handwritten assignments, the notes or the homework. You take pictures of them and then you save, then you save, you actually email yourself those pictures. Then you go to your computer and save those pictures from, save those pictures in your email onto your computer so you can actually upload them into the Dropbox. So this video show you just one way how to do it. Most students eventually figure out how to upload these handwritten assignments. How to use graphical equation, I will show you how to do that just in a little bit at the end when I go over the syllabus homework. How to view assignment feedback. So if there is any homework question that you missed, this video show you how you actually go find those feedback that I provided. How to check for missing assignments. So toward the end of the semester, if you have a lot of assignment that you have not make up, this video show you how you can actually find those missing assignments. How to use Zoom if you need to meet with me in person. This quick video show you how to set up your computer for Zoom. And this video right here is where I show you how you log into your student self-service and your student NETC email. If you have questions about some of my homework assignments, some of my homework questions, and you cannot get up with me, you can also use a Net Tutor. This is an online tutoring service. You can actually make appointments and meet with a tutor online if you cannot get up with me. All right, so let's go over the syllabus real quick. So my contact information is in D2L already. Okay, my email address, my phone number, my office phone number, and my Google Voice number where you can text me. So our course is an online class. Here are the course description, prerequisites, required materials. So you are required to, we're required to use D2L. The OER textbook I use for reference. If you don't have any graphing calculator, you can purchase a scientific calculator for now. But eventually, if you need to take college algebra or probability statistics, you would definitely need a graphing calculator. All right, here are the course objective, course outcome, course requirements. So for each week, please print and copy your lecture handouts first. Watch your lecture video and take notes on the lecture handout that you just printed or copied. Complete both computer and handwritten portion of the homework. If there is both portion, some homework only has computer portion. Submit the computer portion of homework and then upload the handwritten portion of the homework into the correct Dropbox. Make sure you upload the handwritten portion of the homework into the correct Dropbox. Otherwise, I will not be able to find them. And of course, upload the selected lecture notes that you took for each week. Okay, so every week, you have a very specific notes that you need to turn in. So for topic 15 through 18, the very last Dropbox right here tell you which notes that you need to turn in. So for this week, you just got to turn in topic 18 notes. All right, there are three graded assignments: homework, notes taken, and the final exam. A little bit more about the homework. Your homework are posted in D2L, and the questions are on both computer and on the handwritten portion on paper. If the homework have both portions, then you are required to first print and copy the handwritten portion first before opening the computer portion. Once the handwritten portion is printed or copied and the computer portion is open, then you will go back and forth between the two portions to complete your homework. After you complete both portions, you will first submit the computer portion and then upload the handwritten portion into the correct Dropbox. Very important. Both portions will be graded at the same time. When I grade your homework, I grade both portions at the same time. If your handwritten portion is not uploaded after the computer portion is graded, then all the handwritten portion will have to be counted as incorrect. Okay, you cannot turn in your computer portion first and then 2 weeks later turning the handwritten portion. Okay, because I'm grading your homework every week, so once I grade your computer portion and I did not see your handwritten portion, then I have to count all the handwritten portion correct. So once I grade your homework, I grade your homework. I'm not gonna go back and regrade. So the grades for the handwritten portion will be entered within the computer portion. So you will see your feedback for the handwritten portion, okay, under the computer portion of the homework. Okay, that's why you need to be able to find. That's why there's a video showing you how to find your feedbacks. If the handwritten portion is uploaded after the computer portion is graded, then the instructor will not go back and grade the handwritten portion. So please remember to upload the handwritten portion right after you submit the computer portion, please. All the homework only has one attempt. Once you submit, that's it. And you will be counted as your weekly attendance. And I do not drop any homework grades under any circumstance. All right, notes. There are selected topical lecture notes each week for you to take while watching lecture video, and the students are required to upload the notes into the appropriate Dropbox. So basically, every week, you take notes on all the lecture video you watch, but you only need to turn in one of them for a grade. And the reason why you only turn in one is so that you don't have to upload so many pictures into the Dropbox. So please write your name and the date you watch the lecture video in pen on the top right-hand corner of every page you upload into Dropbox. Okay, so your weekly submission with the notes taken will be counted for attendance. All right, final exam are posted for the last week of class. So make sure you please watch the 108 exam review before you attempt the final exam. Okay, and again, as I showed you earlier, final exam also has both portions, the handwritten and the computer portion. So follow the same procedure as with the homework. Okay, copy or print the handwritten portion first, then open the computer portion and do both portion back and forth. All right, here are your grading rubric for your handwritten and your computer portion. Here are our standard grading system. All right, the outline describes what we will be doing every week. So the very first week actually is quite busy. Okay, you actually have a syllabus homework. I will show you, I will give you the answer for it in a minute. You actually need to go through the first 3 topics of notes, videos, and homework, and you got to do the introduction as well. So the first week actually is quite busy for us. So if you look at the date right here, the welcome week and the topic 1 through 3, it has the same exact date. Okay, so quite a bit of work just for the first week of class. Because I'd rather be a little bit busy at the beginning and not so busy toward the end of the semester. All right, so the outline here tell you what is being due, what homework assignment and what topic is being covered every week. All right, July 3rd through 9th is an Independence Day week, so there's no assignment due that week. If you do have a lot of assignment you need to make up, this would be a great week to make up your assignments. All right, attendance policies. So this is attendance policy for no-shows. So if you do not complete this thing called the syllabus homework, which I will show you here in a little bit, after the first week of class begins, then you will be marked as a no-show. So that simply means you never show up for class. So you're not going to be reliable for paying for the class, which is drop you as a no-show. Now, if you do submit the syllabus homework, then you are bound by the below attendance requirement. So our attendance requirement is student must log in and complete 1 graded activity for each week to be counted as present. So so each week you might have 3 or 4, sometimes even 5 homework assignment, 5 topics you got to cover, which is 5 homework plus a note taken. So you're required to turn in at least 1 per week. Okay, so any student who failed to complete a graded activity for 2 weeks or 14 consecutive days, then he or she will be dropped from the class for excessive absence. Okay, so you cannot just wait till the end of the semester to do all your homework. Okay, your homework got to be done. You got to turn in at least 1 graded homework each week. There are 34 topics in this course, so you definitely don't want to wait you definitely don't want to pile out too many missing homework, missing assignments. Okay, too much. Be very careful. If you do have financial aid if you do receive financial assistance, withdrawing from a class can affect your financial aid. Okay, being dropped with excessive absence or withdraw from the course can affect your financial aid. All right, student with disability. If you have a documented disability and require accommodation, please contact the Dean of Student Service. He or she will provide guidance regarding to official documentation of disability and accommodation of needs. Here is the academic dishonesty and honesty. FARPA, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act, basically saying that all your academic record is being protected under FARPA. So it's not like your parents can just email me or call me asking about your grades or your attendance. All right, so that's it for the syllabus. So I'm gonna go over this homework, syllabus homework under the welcome week. So again, the welcome week and title 1, 2, 3 is all due at the same time. So if you do not submit your syllabus homework, then you'll be dropped for no show. That means you're not actually in the class. So let me go over the answer here. These answers are very specific, so make sure you just copy down the answer I asked you to put down. Question number 1. So question number 1, it says, consider the following questions. It'll be easy to write down the answer before entering. So whenever you see this direction throughout, in other homework, make sure you write your answer on a piece of paper so you can enter in the box down here. When you see this, please use graphical equation to enter answers. I need you to use the graphical equation. So if you click on the plus sign, click on the equation, click on graphical equation, okay, this thing will pop up. And this is where you're going to enter the answers. So if the question asks you to use the graphical equation to put the answer in and you do not, then I will not even look at your answer. I just automatically count them as incorrect. Okay, so it's a very big deal to use the graphical equation because there's a lot of mathematical symbols that you will need to enter. So number 1 says, what is the best phone number to get in contact with you? The only reason why I need your contact phone number is so that just in case if you did not turn in a graded assignment for 2 weeks in a row or 14 days in a row, then I will text you and asking see what's going on. So number 1, tell me what is your best phone number, best contact number. All right, so once you enter the answer for number 1, click on insert and press enter. For number 2, so each line, each step, you want to insert and then open up another graphical equation to enter the next answer. So if you enter a lot of them under one graphical equation, then when you click on insert, it might not even display the answer you just keyed in. So click on the plus sign, click on equation, click on graphical equation. Number 2, tell me the number you just provided in number 1, is it a cell phone number, home, or work number? Tell me which one is which. Click on insert. All right. Number 2, what are the best practice when using D2L? So this answer is very specific, so please just copy this down. Number 1, use a computer or a laptop instead of mobile device, because when you use a mobile device, the screens are very small and it will not show this plus sign where the graphical equation are located. So please use a computer or laptop instead of use a mobile device when you do your homework. Please use Google Chrome. Google Chrome is most compatible with D2L. Make sure your computer or laptop has a Word document, okay? Because all the lecture handouts, if you want to print the lecture handout, all the lecture handout is in Word document. So it'll be great that your laptop or computer has Word document. If not, you can actually visit office.com, which is where you will access your student NETC email on a computer, and you can actually download a Word document for free. Use graphical equation to enter your answers when it's asking for it. Okay, otherwise I'm not gonna even look at your answer. I just count it as incorrect and move on to the next student's answers. All right, question number 3. What is the last day of the class? Last day of class is a Thursday, July 27. So be aware that the last week is a short week. Can you email instructor using personal email? The answer is no, because if you use a personal email, it will come to my email as a spam most of the time. Question number 5. Some homework has both computer and handwritten portion. Which portion should student open and download first? Students should always open and download the handwritten portion first. If a question on the homework that are not on the handwritten portion, where are the rest of the questions? You gotta be on the what? On the computer portion. So that's the reason why I need student to print or copy down the handwritten portion first, then open the computer portion so you can do both of them, okay, back and forth. Okay. So whatever is not on the handwritten portion, you gotta be on the computer portion. Question number 7. Who can a student contact about withdrawing from a class? All right. So here are your specific answer. Please copy this down. Well, please enter these for your question number 7. You may contact the enrollment center and dial the 843-921-6900 number, or you can contact the student service and just tell them that you want to withdraw from the class with the same phone number, or you can contact your instructor using your student NETC email, D2L instant message, or you can text me to my Google Voice numbers. And you can find my Google Voice numbers under the instructor contact information. All right, question number 8. What are the 3 types of graded assignment in this class? So in this class, we have homework, note taken, and the final exam. What is the last assignment student? What is the last assignment that student need to complete for this class? That will be the 108 final exam. Any student who failed to complete a graded activity for how many consecutive days will be dropped for excessive absence? 14 consecutive days. Question number 11. Both portions of the homework will be graded at the same time. If the handwritten portion is not uploaded as the computer portion is graded, then all the handwritten portion will be counted as incorrect. All right, question number 12. Let me show you how to enter some of these mathematical symbols using graphical equation. So for number 1, I'm going to click on plus sign equation, graphical equation. I'm going to slide this over, okay? So we're under the very first tab up here. All right, so number 1, I'm using a keyboard. So open and close parenthesis is right here. Okay. Come out, comma, space. Open and close bracket is right here. All right, comma, space. Open and close brace is right here. So brace is also on your keyboard. It's right above enter. All right, so once you enter number 1 answer, click on insert and press enter to go to the next. So you can enter the next one. So number 2. So now I'm going to use keyboard for this open and close, open parenthesis, close bracket. So on the keyboard, okay, open parenthesis, so shift 9, excuse me, number 2. All right, space, close bracket, bracket is right above enter, no shift. Okay, comma, space. Infinity sign is we're still under the first tab. All right, comma, space. Union sign. Union is a or. The word or is union. It's right here. Click on insert. Okay. All right, number 3. All right, fraction bar with exponents. So 3x squared over 4y to the third. So fraction bar, 3x. I'm using the keyboard, the letter X on the keyboard. Exponent squared. All right, click down here. 4y raising to the third. All right, put the cursor right next to a fraction, comma, space, x plus 1 whole thing squared. So I'm going to start off with the open and close parenthesis. And in the parenthesis, x plus 1. So again, I'm using keyboard. If you don't see me click here, I'm using keyboard. All right, put the cursor beside the parenthesis and exponent squared. All right, number 4. A lot of students forget about this one. This is called not equal to. All right, equation, graphical equation. So number 4, not equal to is under the second tab on the top. Then the very first one, a box with a slash over it. And inside that box, just press equal button. Okay, that's equal. So I use a keyboard to equal. Comma, space, square root of 7. So let's go back to the first tab. Square root of 7. Put the cursor right next to the square root, comma, space, cube root of x squared. So this right here, you can type in any roots higher than the square. So this is cube root inside the roots x to the second. There you go. Click on insert. All right. So if you have any further questions about how to proceed in this class or what to do, please don't hesitate to message me in D2L, or you can email me, or you can text me to my Google Voice number. So let me show you my contact information under the course information. So I cannot answer the phone from the Google Voice. So just text me to my, so just text me. If you want me to call you, I will call you from my office phone number. So thank you so much for watching this video, and we will keep in touch as the semester goes on. Okay, thank you so much.